for giving me your time, your energy, your presence, and I'm just going to dive right in. I pulled from my Angels and Ancestors deck the overall energy. You're coming out as the Lord. Take charge with authority, okay? And this double-headed ram behind him, I just want to go ahead and point out the significance there, and I'll explain in a minute. Same thing with his crown, his antler crown. But you had 3 cards fly out, and the first is the warrior, and I feel like this is like more your past energy. You're still a warrior, but I feel like you're going from like more of a wounded warrior to a real, you know, a warrior that knows their own strength. Okay, I'm just saying you're like up leveling big time from just the warrior to the Lord. But I just want to also point out, he's holding not only a spear, but he's holding the Egyptian Ankh, okay? They are both holding on to these. They are holding on to their power, and that's exactly what you're doing. But also, for some reason, I never get this with this card. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. The Ankh. This is the Egyptian Ankh, and it represents the uterus, okay? So I think you're very fertile with something. That is just what kept coming to mind. But you also had spring. See your seeds grow. And then stag, trust and thrive. And again, antlers. And then again, on the same cards, all of this greenery. There's something about greenery here. And then also the number 11 is very significant here, and also 9, but I'm getting, you could be seeing 9/11, and I don't believe this is like a warning. This is more of like an alert. Pay attention, because this is big, okay? Big energy. But you had at the bottom, giraffe spirit, see the big picture, okay? Skunk spirit, know your worth. Sunflower instantly stuck out to me, but also with the yellow and the giraffe, something about the yellow is really pulling me. But know your worth. So you're seeing the big picture now, and that's the thing, because you know your worth. You know your power. You have fought in enough battles that you realize there's nothing that can stop you at this point. Yes, there's always going to be something to overcome, but at this point, you are so confident of yourself and your relationship to Source, God, the angels, that you don't have to be this warrior anymore. You don't have to have a spear. You don't have to have this threatening weapon, because you don't have to defend yourself the same, because you are the creator of your own life now. Okay? But that's the bigger picture. You're knowing your worth, and that's changing everything. It's changing you. It's changing the way people see you and the way people may treat you. And if they don't treat you differently, you're not accepting it. And it's changing the world around you. You may not see it yet, but you will soon. I am going to pull from my Oracle Key deck and see what comes out from here. So thank you if you're still here, of course, but I don't know, this is like a good energy, but it's like very peaceful. Somehow it's like a paradox. It's heavy, but it's peaceful, and it's big energy. I'm not going to take that. Okay, Spirit, what key do they need to receive right now with this Lord authority in that? I feel it. Okay, the overall eternal key, timelessness. Eternity transcends time. Love unlocks infinity. The soul never dies. Okay, you're understanding. The soul never dies. Like, you are really stepping into your lordship, your queenship here. This up level. You're loving yourself more. And like, I feel like your whole life begins now. Like, there's something to that. Watergate key, peace, flow, cleanses all wounds. Like I said, the wounded healer, you're flowing with life now and taking a step back from the wounded healer, and you've become the Lord of all. Fear does not stop you. You're flowing, you're trusting the current within. Peace opens the way. So you've definitely opened up this eternal gateway. Your threshold key. Okay, here we are. Like I said, this is like a fresh beginning, like eternity. Yes, that's forever, always, past, present, future. But like I said, this is feeling like a new beginning, and behind that is threshold key, new beginnings. This gateway, like I said, this gateway you're about to walk through, beginning, the threshold marks your start. Like I said, this is just the beginning. This is just the start. Courage unlocks the path. The first step lights all. So you're literally like I said, you're at this threshold, you're walking through this gateway, and it all started with taking your power back and owning it unapologetically. And you should feel proud, because I feel it. The first step lights all. It's like literally like a baby opening its eyes for the first time. You're seeing the world different, and you're in touch with your inner child more. You're having fun. You're protecting your peace. You're holding your peace. And I feel like you're holding your peace in moments that even just a few months ago you didn't think you could hold your peace in. Temple key, devotion. You've been devoted to the path. You've been devoted. That's how you became the Lord. You fought for this. You fought. Devotion. Sacred doors await. Like I said, the doorway. Devotion unlocks wisdom. Ritual makes it real. Wow. I don't know if some of you are maybe doing some rituals, like lighting candles with prayer or meditation. But whatever you've been devoted to on this path especially has truly, it's helped you so much. And I feel like you've been guided to do the things, like whether it's eat better or get more sleep or work out or drink more water, go on walks, be out in nature, like I said, meditation, breathing techniques. Whatever you're doing is working. Journaling, playing instruments. I'm seeing somebody playing a guitar. And like I said, you've unlocked this wisdom. And now it's time to take charge with authority. At the bottom, moon key, reflection. Reflection teaches the truth. Cycles hold wisdom. You've been, like I said, devotion unlocks wisdom. And this was the bottom, overall energy. Cycles hold wisdom. So you just closed out a cycle where people or yourself was keeping you from your own power, your own divinity, your own connection to God, to Source. You reflected on this for a long time. For some of you, it was reflecting on people, and those cycles had to end. For some of you, it's habits. For some of you, it was making new ones. For some of you, it was finally learning how to silence your mind. But whatever you're doing, it's working. Because you are at the threshold of this cosmic doorway. And you've ended a cycle, and the moon unlocks the hidden. And what's been hidden from you this whole time is your power, and you hid it from yourself. I feel like for most of you, this has been like a self-imprisonment. But obviously something before the world got to you made you that way, right? You know, when we're young and we're in touch with like our inner child, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Whatever you're doing is working, and it has something to do with your inner child. Before the world got to you, exactly, you're getting back in touch with that. And that is the most beautiful thing. You are coming home to yourself, and now you're being given this new beginning to live from your authentic self, which is the closest thing to your inner child, or the little child that you can remember yourself as before the world finally got to you. And damn, do I relate. I was really pulled outside. Like I said, I don't normally record this late, but the energy, like I said, it was heavy, but it was like peace. So it's like we're letting go of this heaviness of this past energy, and we're moving into this flow and peace. And like I said, these doorways, this cosmic doorway, you can put the spear down. You're in control. You're in control. Someone needs to hear that. I'm going to pull a few from my normal tarot deck. I split it. I said you were in a self-imposed prison. The thing is you see the low tide. She thinks she's stuck with no way out, and the water is going to drown her. And she has no idea that she could get around it. She could get out of it. She could, wiggle her way out and grab one of those swords. She could even walk away. But again, don't be hard on yourself. And then judgment. Don't judge yourself. Not in a bad way anymore. And I think that's the point. You're not judging yourself. You're loving yourself. And that's the most beautiful thing of all. And I promise you that makes the highest probably more happier than anything, or feel what level of that they can. Because when we love ourselves, we love God. It's not even, I'm sorry. Yes. Again, the judgment's still at the bottom. You see, he made the call. I'm telling you, the highest made the call. And again, the Hierophant is kind of being unorthodox sometimes. You are looking at things differently because you know the highest and the angels are on your side, and not only on your side, but a part of you. You're seeing yourself for what you really are, and that is an eternal soul, an eternal child of God. God wants us to love ourselves. He wants his children to love ourselves and be at peace. He wants that. Wheel of Fortune flipped out with Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. I said that for a reason. Somebody may be feeling better in their physical body. But see, like this cycle, like I said, this cycle has ended. The one, I don't know where the one key is, but like I said, it cycles. Yeah. Either way, this cycle of not understanding yourself and not accepting yourself and not fully loving yourself is over. You see yourself as this Ace of Pentacles. And again, guess what? There's the door. The wheel is shifted. I'm telling you. You've taken back control. Complete control. And this is a lot of cards, but I just feel the need to take them. I'm going to do it one at a time. The Star in reverse. You could not see your star power. And now you see, like I said, the Ankh. You see that you are in charge. You are divine. You are authentic. You are able to manifest at will right now. More than ever. So really pay attention to where your intentions and attention go, okay? But you're going from not seeing your star power to the Empress. And you went from this unhealed place to an Empress. Yeah. You had to walk away from some things and some people to see yourself clearly, so you could get this new beginning, the 0 point gateway, doorway. You're about to walk through a doorway, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You took charge. I'm going to leave it there, but you are the star. You are the Empress. And you fought for this. You fought for this peace. This peace. You've flown. You've flown with the water. You flowed. An angel just got its wings. Flown. I'm gonna pull one more. If you're still here, I thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, do all the things. I'm gonna pull one from here just to see. I was gonna stop, but then like the train finally stopped once I was gonna stop, so it just seemed like, okay. Seat of the soul. Yep. You've taken authority back. You are sitting back in the seat of your soul. You have taken back the wheel. It's you and God, like Jesus, you and Jesus on the wheel. Jesus take the wheel, and you know you're in touch. Your divinity is with Source. You can take your wheel. Stay connected to your inner energy. It's the real source of your life. Exactly. You know that Source lies within. And it's the only real thing that there is. All of this physical, it'll be gone. Energy never dies. So protect it and keep it authentic. Because that's the only thing that never dies. And when you do go, I promise you, yeah, you can't. They say you can't take nothing with you, but yes, you can. You can take your energy. And for someone, maybe right now, I hate to even put it this way, but maybe you need to think that way. Maybe you need to realize I need to let go of some things because I don't want to keep holding on to it, because it never dies, it never goes away unless you do something to get rid of it. Love yourselves. 19 on the clock. 10, completion. I'm going to see what's at the bottom of this. Journey of souls. Your soul's journey is profound. Understand it to realize your purpose. This doorway you're about to walk through is about to completely expose, is what I'm hearing. Your purpose, your life's calling. We have many purposes. We have many things we're here to do. But there's that one thing that lights us up the most and that helps the collective in some form or fashion. That is your purpose, the reason you chose to come here. Your journey's profound, my friend. Don't give up, because it's just beginning. I love you all so much. God bless.